Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, a cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, it's going to be smoking. Look, there's going to be swearing. Look, you've been warned. So look, here I come. In 3, 2, 1. Bang! Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. You are now about to witness the greatest show on earth. The greatest show. In the multiverse. Bang! Greatest daggone show in the daggone multiverse. Bang! We have a great show for you today. All right, everybody. Look. Been through a lot of shit lately. We got some shit to talk about. So let's get right to it. So today's show, we're going to have Chainlink to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Chainlink to the rescue with 12 integrations. You want to know about onboardings, motherfucker. Look. Chainlink like a mofo. Chainlink with 12 integrations. Then, we're going to talk about a digital euro comes to Polygon Matic. Bang! Polygon hodlers. And Standard and Charters are going to offer custody in Europe. You all know that the MiCA regs are coming out. The Europeans' comprehensive immigration regulations will come into effect next month. Oh, yeah. We got to have custody. Without custody, you don't have a market. So here comes some custody. I'm sure a lot of people are doing custody over there. Are already setting up for it. But Standard and Charters is big. All right. And then shout outs and daily summary as per usual. So glad to be back with you. Love you guys. Let's proceed. Bang. And then we head on over here. We do a little bit of bang. And then we head on over here. We do a little bit of refresh. All right. Price of Bitcoin, 24,700 and what's that? $41. All right. When I left you last time, we were at $24,342. So I left you last time we were up here. Then we went all the way down, hung around there for a few weeks, and then weep. Here we are. All right. So we have gone up. Oh, my bad. No, sorry. Yeah. We've gone up 400 and what is that? $401. All right, great. All right. So let's just get into the macro. All right, macroeconomics. So a lot's been going on. So we'll go over the usual stuff, and then we'll get into that fucking banking thing that happened last week. All right. So where do we start? Okay, so let's just start. We know the threats that are here in the world. The threat, one, the war in Russia, right? It's fucking up. It was fucking up the grain coming out of Ukraine. You know, Ukraine is the third largest grain producer in the world. So Africa, the Middle East depend on that for bread. And today the Russians have, what do you call this? Agreed to allow the grain to go for 60 more days, and then they're going to negotiate for more. So, grain front, all good. And then, China. Then let's go for inflation first. So, inflation, as you all know, inflation's big. It's a big deal. That's why the Fed Reserve and the Bank of England, all the big central banksters around the world. Oh, that's why. Hold on. I was wondering why that felt weird on my face. Okay, on my head. Okay. I had it on backwards. All right. Duh. All right. So anyways, though, but so inflation is coming down. We had a little hiccup there last month. But as you saw from today's CPI numbers, CPI means Consumer Price Index. That's what tracks inflation. So from today's CPI numbers, CPI is down year on year and continuing to fall. Now, we're still at 6% inflation. So I don't know why these Wall Street boys are so happy for. The Fed chairman and all the central banksters in England and Europe and everywhere have said, we need to get inflation down to 2%. But so we're headed in that direction. So the inflation thing is working. Inflation is coming down. And then obviously jobs numbers and everything, at least here in America, are great. You know, people are spending just as much. I think we have 1.7 jobs for every person who doesn't have a job. So we have plenty of jobs here in America. No, all that recession talk we had. Yeah, well, remember last year? Recession. I kept telling you guys, settle down. We're not getting into a recession. We're not going into a fucking recession. Yeah, well, here we are today. Are we in a recession yet? No. There's no recession coming. Yes. Shomari, you were right. Of course I was, fuckstick. I'm a master. All right. And then China now. Yes, good news coming out of China. So, you know, they did the COVID thing. They opened up. They've reached herd immunity, and now China is ramping up production, ramping up shipping. And so why that's important is because, well, you all know that. And I'll explain this. Okay, so the reason that's important is that will help kill inflation. You see, the reason we have inflation, I've said this before, I've told you, it's not that your country is like Venezuela. There's nothing wrong with your economy. If you're European, there's nothing wrong with your economy. If you're American, Canadian, British, whatever, your economy is just fucking fine. People are going to work. There's jobs available. Money's flowing. But why are prices going up, Shomari? Because we have a goods inflation. This is a different type of inflation. The inflation that's happening in Venezuela is because their economy is just shit, right? Bad fiscal policy. Yeah, well, we don't have that problem. Our prices are going up because we have a lack of products. We still have the same demand. In other words, the consumer, you, are still buying the same shit you always bought, right? Because you have a job and you have money, so you're not worried, right? But because there's less of everything, it costs more, right? A market is just supply and demand. If there's more of something, it costs less, right? And so that's what we're in. We're in a goods inflation. So the beauty about China is, well, obviously, once China opens up fully, well, they're already opened up fully, but now you've got to build the products and then you got to ship them. Then they got to be on the store shelves. So that'll take a few more months. So probably July, August, we should start feeling the full effects of China being back online, pumping all those consumer goods to us, right? So July, August, but so that's on the way, and that's a good thing. That's great. Okay, so, and then we'll go to the SVB Bank. So everyone's tweaking crypt. Oh my gosh, SVB Bank failed. Okay, well, how did it fail? What happened, Shomari? Well, so I want you to understand, with SVB Bank, those guys weren't scammers, right? They weren't like Bankman-Fried, Sam Bankman-Fried, the FTX thing. Those guys weren't doing that. It's not that they didn't have the money. They had the money, but they had it in collateral that wasn't liquid. Do you understand? In other words, they had, I'm going to make up some numbers here, but just so I can talk to you and so you get the picture of what happened. SVB has $100 billion in deposits, right? So they bought $100 billion worth of bonds to cover the deposits. So they have the money. The money's there, except the problem is that they bought long-term bonds, right? And they bought them at a very low interest rate. And so the other day when people were coming to get their money, they didn't have the money because they couldn't sell the bonds, right? They bought their bonds. So first of all, they were 10-year treasuries, 10-year bonds, 10-year paper, okay? At a rate of only 1.3% yield. Yeah, well, bonds are selling right now at 3.65% yield. Why, if I'm a bond guy, why would I buy those shitty bonds that are yielding only 1% when I can buy these that are yielding 3%? Right? So they couldn't dump these bonds, right? These bonds are still worth the money. Once they mature and the government pays up, okay, well, the money will be back. But the point is the people wanted their money now. And, well, they couldn't sell those bonds, right? They wouldn't have been able to pay back the people. So what happened, Shomari? What happened? So basically what Biden and his administration did was they said, okay, well, we're not going to allow the customers of this bank to suffer just because you fucked up with your collateral, right? So we're going to pay, we're going to give all the money back to every customer that's in SVB. So everybody's made whole. And and then you're going to pay us the money back later through these bonds that you have, right? Because the bonds are still valuable. SVB has the money, but just they have to wait for it to maturity 1 year. So the Fed will, we'll get the money back when we sell those bonds, right? And so that's what happened. We had to bail. Well, we didn't bail out anyone. The banks bailed out. What Biden did was he made the banks bail out SVB, right? Usually it's us, the taxpayer, that bails out the banks. No, Biden was like, fuck all that. You banksters are going to bail out your fucking bank. So he basically what he did was, he just said, look, we're going to give these people all their money back. And the insiders and the shareholders of SBV, we're not giving you a penny back. You lost. The consumer, we're going to give the consumer, so the regular working soccer mom and dad, their money back. And then how we're going to get the money back from after that is you bankers are going to fucking pay us for fucking doing that. So, in other words, the banks have to bail out a fellow bankster who fucked up. Okay? Everyone was crying, oh, market meltdown, market meltdown. Well, it would have been. But thankfully, we got some smart people in this administration and they figured out the way. So that problem's over. And so that's basically where we stand right now. So forget the banking crap. So I just wanted to explain the SVB thing to you guys, right? It's not that SVB was a scam or those guys were doing anything bad. It's just that their risk management was lacking. They had bonds that were mature in a year. Well, if you're a bank, you should have bonds that are maturing 1 month, 2 month, 6 month. So that in case a run on the bank happens, which is what happened, everyone wants their money back. Okay, no problem. You can sell those short-term bonds, right? And you'll be fine, right? Here, take your money, get the fuck out of my bank, right? No problem. But that's the problem is they had long-term bonds at a low yield. In other words, the yield is the profit you make off a bond, right? Yeah. Well, their yields were only 1 point something percent. Today's yields are 3 point something percent. Why would I buy something that's going to profit me less? So they couldn't dump those bonds. But the bonds are still valuable, right? So remember that. SVB, what happened to those guys was just bad risk management. Shit happens, these guys aren't perfect. That's how that goes. Another one bites the dust. All right, but life moves on. Okay, so everything's looking good. All right, let's get back to the show. All right. Oh, and I guess I should say, so the big news is next week, what is the Fed going to do? Raise rates, stop rates? Well, raise rates a little, raise rates a lot, or stop. And we'll see about that. Personally, I think we should raise them a lot. I know it'll hurt the market. I know. Yeah, but the overall effect of killing the inflation will be better in the long run, right? You can't think of short-term gains, right? Which is how stock market guys think, right? We Forex market guys, we think of more long-term macroeconomics, right? Not the quick kill, right? Stock market guys are in it for a quick kill. I don't mind a slow kill as long as everything works out. All right, so let's get back to the show. Well, that is the show, but let's get back to the crypto part of the show. All right. Look, top 10 of the day, brothers and sisters. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, USD Coin, XRP, Cardano, Polygon, Dogecoin, and Binance USD holding on the number 10. Oh, yeah, that USD coin. You saw how it depegged over the weekend. So it's reached peg again. And that's that. It's reached peg again. All right, let's look at market moves of the day. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Woo, Cosmos, 9% up. Single digits up, single digits down. Look at you, Ton Coin. Oh, no, sorry, my bad. That's nothing. Look at Alpha, 9% up. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Yeah, Stack 16% up. Bang. Phantom 7% up. Bang. Tezos 8% up. Bang. Who's this? Immutable X up 19%. Bang. All right, Singletons up, Singletons down. Let's see who lost money today. If you see anything on here you like, go get it. Look. That motherfucker's on sale. Let's check it out. Let's try that again. Sorry, guys. There we are. Oops. Let's get the... All right, there we go. Top 10 losers. Top 10 losers. Maker, ApeCoin, Synthetics, Flare, Monero, Gemini Dollar, Unacidlio, SSV Network, Polygon, and... How can Polygon be going down when I'm about to read what I'm about to read? You guys know why, because we're here with idiots for now. Wait till the smart money comes. Soon. Here come the Europeans. Soon. Next month. And GMX. All right, let's look at the top 10 gainers. Woo, these are some fat gains. Top 10. Oh, SingularityNet. Bang! Nice. Good. All right, top 10 gainers. SingularityNet, Immutable X, Stacks, Threshold, Conflux, Oasis Network, Cosmos, Aptos, Tezos, and Mina holding on the number 10. Let's look at the total market cap. Bang! Over a one-piece chicken. Look! You know me, boys. I don't feel full unless I at least get a one-piece chicken. All right. Total market cap is $1.09 trillion. When I left you last time, we're at $1.104 trillion. We've actually gone down $0.013 trillion. All right. Let's look at the, 24-hour volume. Buy! That's what I'm talking about. Look. Oh, yeah. You know me, brothers. I ain't happy unless I see at least 100 billion daggone for them. At least. All right, and we are at $101.0 billion. Holy shit. When I left you last time, we were at $64.8 billion. A paltry $64.8 billion. So we've gone up. Look. $36 billion. Bang. Yeah. All right, let's get to the fucking stories. Bang! Chainlink to the rescue. Chainlink, 12 integrations with top crypto chains. BNB Chain, Ethereum, and Polygon. Link Network helps secure Web3 with these new integrations. Look. It's Chainlink to the rescue. Look, Chainlink to the rescue. Oh, my son, you've got a blockchain. No data on it, and it's such a pain. You're looking down. You're looking sad and blue. Cheer up, son. Don't worry. Call Chainlink. Yes. They'll come to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Always to the rescue. It's Chainlink to the rescue. Chainlink to the rescue once again, brothers and sisters. Bye! Holy 12 integrations. All right, let's hurry up and read this. Look. Despite all the volatility and unrest recently within the crypto space, Oracle services provider Chainlink continues to work on key projects. On Sunday, March 12th, Chainlink announced a total of 12. Look, I gotta bang it. Look. Bang! 12 different integrations. Bang! 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 Look, when the smart money comes. Well, look, when smart money gets here, they're gonna ask one question. Which of you nerds are making money with your blockchain? Well, Chainlink is going to put their hand up. We are. Yes. Indeed you are, son. Indeed you are, boy. Look. Okay. Let's calm down. Let me get a sip dag on. Chainlink, baby. Whew. Oracle Master. All right, you guys all know, when the smart money gets here, they don't give a fuck about what your tech is of your blockchain. All they care about is it making money? And believe you me, Chainlink's making money like a motherfucker. They just don't quit. All right, so Chainlink's integrations include 4 of Chainlink's services across 7 different chains, such as Avalanche, Arbitrum, BNB Chain, Base, Polygon, Ethereum, and Phantom. These integrations by Chainlink will, of course, help and make it easy for these major blockchain platforms to communicate with each other. Cross-blockchain interoperability is very much key to the overall success of Web3 space, and Chainlink is provided to be a driving force behind it. Exactly. The chains got to talk. They got to be able to input data or get data. So some of the key integrations that Chainlink plans to introduce with these market players include Build on Base, Lendex Finance, Orange.com NFT, Planetix O, Plexus Phi, QuickFundo, RDNT Capital, Social Udogame, SVS NFT, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Okay, fuck. So besides, Chainlink has also been working on a number of key projects recently. One of them is Chainlink's own self-service, serviceless platform, aka Chainlink Functions. This allows developers to easily connect decentralized applications or smart contracts to any Web2 APIs. Chainlink Functions seek to ensure that developers can merge leading Web3 smart contracts with the power of Web 2.0 APIs. Michael Robinson, the product marketing manager at Chainlink Labs, recently provided a series of examples explaining how Chainlink Functions can elevate the effectiveness of digital services worldwide. For example, using a Chainlink-enabled smart contract, it will be possible for users to fetch trading forecasts from OpenAI every 24 hours. Besides, Chainlink also provides several ways to simplify data procedures in Web 2 applications. Chainlink and Web 3. So Oracle service provider Chainlink has been working on interesting new projects in the Web 3 space. In its recent development, Chainlink presented an interesting solution to provide real-time insights into the reserves held by stablecoin issuers. Real-time reserve transparency. Chainlink believes that as Web3 continues to expand speedily, stablecoins will have a crucial role to play. They noted, Chainlink are a core pillar of Web3, facilitating tens of billions of dollars worth of transactions every day. Chainlink Proof of Reserve provides transparency into the assets backing collateralized stablecoins, helping increase user confidence. So recently, Chainlink's latest integration with the Sawa crypto, multi-chain launchpad and decentralized finance protocol. Here, Sawa crypto will use price feeds from Chainlink to denominate its crypto offering. For their users, Sawa crypto seeks to simplify their process of using DeFi products, using the Chainlink price feeds and Chainlink automation tool. Fuck, I can't read today. What's wrong with me? I haven't even started drinking yet. Earlier today, that's probably the problem. Usually I'm already, look, when I start this shit. All right, earlier today, Chainlink's native crypto Link rallied and blah, 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 blah. All right, everybody, so look, Chainlink to the rescue. Look, Chainlink to the rescue. You got Web3, you need to see. You need data, and you need it on the feed. You're looking down, you're looking sad and blue. Sell down Web3, kid. Call Chainlink. They'll work for you. And they'll come to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Always to the rescue. Chainlink to the rescue. Chainlink does it once again. Bang, you know we love us some Chainlink. Wow, we love anything that makes money around these parts. We love any revenue-generating company that's showing industries the value, the use cases, the benefits, the efficiency you will have, the security you will have by using distributed ledger technology. Look, otherwise known as the blockchain. Bang! Chainlink hodlers, bang! Let's move on. Bang! Digital Euro launched on the Polygon network for seamless cross-border settlement. Will this boost Matic prices? I don't know about boost Matic prices, but it shows functionality in that little motherfucker. Shows functionality in that fucking blockchain. So look. Let's check it out. According to reports, the first and only EU-regulated full reserve stablecoin, Digital Euro, would be launched on the Polygon network, thanks to the partnership between Membrane Finance and German Gaia X integrator Delta DAO. As claimed by the release, EuroE, the modern European stablecoin, would be the main settlement token on the Web3 ecosystem built with Polygon Supernet's GenX network. As demanded by the partnership, the GenX network and the participants of the European AI and Data Infrastructure Initiative, Gaia X, would be able to settle data, AI, and infrastructure service transactions on the GenX network in EuroE. This will be done almost instantly, and it is cheaper compared to the traditional payment networks. The use of a module-based approach to Polygon Supernets would address all scalability and compliance challenges. With this integration, Gaia X would be able to deploy projects while complying with the core principles of decentralization, in addition to preserving privacy and improving sustainability. Rebecca Rettig, Chief Policy Officer of Polygon Labs, commented. What did she comment? She said, GenX and the implementation of a regulated Euro-backed stablecoin is a favorable development in enabling a European data marketplace, which highlights the importance of this technology. These types of use cases underscore the benefits of responsible innovation. Positive regulatory guardrails will only further benefit the industry and allow for this technology to flourish. Bang! Exactly. If you're running a clean shop, you don't have anything to fear from regulations, right? What are you scared of? Well, what's the problem? You're asking me to show you the books. Yeah, well, why don't you want to show us your books? Don't you want us to be confident in your little enterprise, your enterprise right here? Speaking of which, Binance says that they're going to stop offering services in the UK. That's a little suspect. Why would you do that? UK is the second largest banking center in the world. Is there something wrong? Is there something wrong with your books? They're making you open the books and you don't want to show? Why would you leave such a lucrative market? No, I'm just saying about Binance. I've told you guys before, I love their customer service, all that, but look, something sounds fishy over there. Why would you leave Europe? Or not Europe, the UK. Anyways, let's get back to Matic here, or Polygon. The collaboration with Polygon to implement EuroE. All right, let me get a sip. A nice regulated stablecoin. GenX Network was created by Delta DAO and powered by Polygon Supernets and Ocean Protocol technology stack. Gaia X is also a cross-sector initiative that brings 365 organizations and companies from 21 national hubs. These are pulled from different industries, including healthcare, agriculture, public services, etc. GenX Network connects all of these industries with the likes of AI, Web3, and decentralized financial services. This is to ensure that there is transparency, portability, data sovereignty, and interoperability across data and services. It is believed that using EuroE would make cross-border transactions easier and more affordable as it eliminates third-party risks. Kai Menke, co-founder and business lead at Delta DAO, has stated that removing unnecessary settlement intermediaries and giving control back to Gaia X participants would push the objective of enabling more sovereignty in the market. So this is what the guy says. Europe must overcome the imbalance of its current market and be more digitally competitive to compete on the world stage. Integrating EuroE into the GenX network brings us one step closer to creating a seamless and frictionless digital economy that gives all participants a competitive advantage compared to platform solutions that use fragmented payment approach. EuroE is registered in the EU as an electronic money institution. Bang! That's the key. This is regulated. This isn't bullshit. Like, I would never read a story about some fucking stablecoin being launched on a fucking blockchain. I really don't care. That's nothing. But what makes this special is this is regulated, and they are recognized. They are registered in the EU as an electronic money institution by the FIN and FSA. According to reports, it is redeemable for €1. The digital euro can be used for large enterprises on a private blockchain and non-blockchain environments. So you could use this anywhere. Well, I don't know about anywhere, but it looks like companies are allowed to use it first. It doesn't look like, regular citizens, individuals will be able to use it. But who cares? We want the big boys using it. So Jill Havitala, CEO of Membrane Finance and EuroE Project, has stated they've seen an increasing interest in the use of euros as payment and settlement currency. Polygon. Okay, and so blang, 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 and that's blah, blah, blah. All right, so bang, there we go. So that's what makes this special, right, is that these guys are like an actual real registered proper stablecoin, right? And so that's why I'm reading this. I don't give a fuck about stablecoins. Stablecoins bullshit. It's not a big deal. In fact, stablecoins are going to be replaced by CBDCs. So let's get real about them. Most of them, I think, at least, for big stuff. And they'll still be around for little things like this kind of crap, right? Companies paying each other and stuff like that. But so this is great news for Polygon hodlers. Bang! All right, let's move on. Bang! Standard Chartered to offer Bitcoin and crypto custody in the EU through subsidiaries. So you all know that the EU MiCA regs, MiCA, Markets in Crypto Assets regulations, come online next month. And, well, you can't have a market without custody. Someone's got to hold the assets, right? And so, Standard and Chartered is a mega bank. I don't know about mega, but pretty huge. I don't know, mega. That's not maybe. But pretty huge. They're pretty huge. They don't fuck around. And they're going to offer custody. And so why this is important is because when a bank like this offers custody, well, you can feel safe, right? Like you're safe. If you're a hedge fund master and you want to do stuff, well, you can get your stuff custodied with Standard Chartered, right? And then you can have your trading desk trading your crypto, knowing your stuff is safe at Standard Chartered, right? That's what's necessary. Having regulated, licensed, names with a track record custodying stuff and offering services, right, into this space, right? Remember, hedge fund guys, they're not going to, yeah, they're not going to use some fly-by-night bullshit shit, some green-haired kid with nose ring custody, you know what I mean? And so anyways, custody is the foundation of any market. And so this is going to be EU-wide. Standard Chartered is a trusted, known name. Fully regulated, licensed, and insured. And so let me get a sip and we'll read. All right, let's check it out. Zodia Custody Limited, a Bitcoin and cryptocurrency custodian that Standard and Chartered owns, has successfully obtained a registration as a virtual asset services provider in Luxembourg, therefore extending its operations throughout Europe. Bang! You know how that works. Europe is obviously one economic zone. So once you're regulated and licensed in one part of the zone, all right, well, you're good to go with the whole thing. All 27 countries, right? So John Cronin, CEO of Zodia Custody Ireland, revealed that the London-based business would be announcing the registration of its Irish subsidiary with the Commission de Surveillance du Secteur Financier in Luxembourg on Friday, March 10th. Oh, so this was a couple days ago, actually. Oh, this was 4 days ago. So Cronin predicts that the relocation would help Zodia attract more customers in the fund management industry. And that's the other thing. If I'm an asset manager, a fund manager, yeah, well, if I want to build a fund, a fund is a basket of assets. You buy shit, put it in it, and sell it. Yeah, well, you have to have a custodian to hold your shit that's in your fund, right? You don't just buy it and have it. like on a ledger sitting around in your office. It's got to be it's got to be in a licensed custodian, right? And so this will help these fund guys build their funds, right? The 401k funds I'm always telling you about, that's the real mass adoption when people take it in their 401ks, the crypto and 401ks and stuff. And so, okay, so let's read on. So in the fund manager industry, since Luxembourg is widely recognized as a premier center for the industry, that's where the fund managers rock, the fund masters in Luxembourg. No, it's not the only place, but it's one of them. So it will also let the company expand its operations throughout the European Union before the implementation of the new crypto regulations that would facilitate the transfer of registers between member states. But right, so now that they're licensed in Luxembourg, right? Once the regs come online, so the MiCA regs, the market in crypto assets, that's the big comprehensive European regulatory package for cryptocurrency. Well, once that comes online, that means that their registration will be good between all member states. So EU-wide. So as per Cronin, Zodia is also negotiating with regulators in France and Spain to get their respective approvals. Licenses are being sought opportunistically where we'd have clients, he said. In contrast to the UK and Ireland, where some firms waited for 2 years or more for licenses under anti-money laundering laws. Remember the FATF compliance, the anti-money laundering laws. Zodia could complete the registration procedure in Luxembourg in about 8 months. So Standard Chartered, one of the leading banks in the United Kingdom, owns 100% of Zodia custody. So this is safe. This is safe, right? This isn't some weird stuff. You got some weird investors in it and all this. No. Standard Chartered owns it. While Northern Trust has a 10% investment in the company. The foundation was laid in 2020 at the beginning of the last major cryptocurrency bull market. Since then, the digital asset industry has seen a decline in fortunes due to a number of corporate failures, due to, let's get real, risk off. So, bang, there we go, baby. Bang! When those MiCA regs hit, bang, well, as you see, asset managers and fund managers are going to have a place to park their money, right? You can't just build a fund, like I said, just holding the assets on a ledger. You have to have them in a licensed, insured, regulated custodian. And that's how it works. Y'all know about custody. I'm not going to explain. If you don't know what custody is, well, just Google it, man. You'll figure it out. All right, let's get to the chat outs. Bang. Oh, this is what I was telling people. Okay, so before the shout outs, I had a little rant today. I'm so sick and tired of people who don't know how markets work, who, just complaining. There's people out there, even in my own chat room, that just complain about fucking everything, right? Nothing's ever good enough. They're never happy about anything. Do you realize what the Biden administration just did? They just saved us from an economic meltdown. Yeah, in one weekend, right? The fucking bank failed on Wednesday. Shit, problem was solved by Monday. That's amazing. All right, that's awesome. Imagine if we had done that during the housing crash. We would never had to go through those fucking 8 years of bullshit afterwards, right? Right, but nobody gives congratulations. Oh, man, the government came through. Oh, man, this administration, man, they really did it. Those smart people there, man, they did it. Well, that's what you should be saying today. The reason your Bitcoin is even at fucking 24,000 today is because of that. If he hadn't have done that, if the Biden administration hadn't pulled that off, it wouldn't have been pretty. And so, give credit where credit is due, you motherfuckers. All right, let me just give some shout outs to some peeps and get the fuck out of here. Give some fucking credit where fucking credit is due. All right, the people, these fucking crypto nerds complain about, oh, we're printing money. And and then when we stop printing money, now you're complaining again. They complain, when inflation is, inflation. Okay, so the way to kill inflation is raise interest rates. And then they complain about the raising of the interest rates. Well, make up your mind, asshole. Do you want inflation or do you want high interest rates for a little while? It's up to you, you fucking moron. So, all right, let's just do some shout outs. Look, Jay will love you, brother, see brother, bang. Adam, love you, brother, see brother, bang. Daryl Duran, love you, brother, see brother, bang. The Black Man, bang. Dragon Ball Super, bang. Sir Royal Charles, Radster, super huge, bang. We're going to do these quickly. Robbie Hardaway, my brother from the multiverse, bang. Patty Carpenter, bang. Kenneth Hines, bang. We have to still hook up, brother. We live in the same city. We haven't even had a drink together yet. Melvin K, bang. Mayor of Maddox, hope you like that Maddox story. Bang, and you fucking should, Mayor, because that shit is licensed. That shit is regulated. That shit is all good, baby. All good. That's the chicken. Sometimes in life you get the chicken, sometimes you only get the feathers. Well, Polygon hodlers, bang! You got the chicken. All right. Sunny Base, Spy Lady, Levy Lady, See Lady, bang! Chief, love your brother, bang! Deborah, she exists, she exists. Michelle Van Breeden, love your brother, see your brother, bang! Lorna, love your girl, see your girl, bang! Stefan, love your brother, see your brother, bang! Quartz Crystal Girl, bang! Jennifer, bang! Elise, bang! Edwin, bang! Brie Elise, bang! Crypto Pimp, bang! Miguel G, bang! Slappy, bang! What else we got? Universal Misanthrope, look, bang! Racheda, the Enforcer, bang! Comics, bang! Airdropper, you son of a bitch! I got you wrong, Cash, you son of a bitch! Look, bang! Look, bang! Look, bang! Got you wrong, Cash. Yes, it's been a while. It's been a while since you felt my hot steel bullets in your ass. That's just a reminder, fuckstick. I'm still watching. Love you, love you, brother. Still watching, motherfucker. I'll still pull two in your ass, boy. Look, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang, BDM, bang, Grutchable, bang, Caruiz, bang, Dino Jankovic. Still haven't invited me on a job yet. Still haven't invited me on a job, but look, bang, Bitcoin Kong, wow. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang, Steven, bang, Native Warrior, Big Time Burger, bang, Adam, bang, Deep Entertainment, so, brother. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang, Crypto Lead, bang, BDM, another piece of chicken, bang. All right, that's the shout outs. That's the shout outs. Let's get back to the motherfucking Death Star. Let's just get back to the Death Star. All right, everybody, welcome back. Bang, so we had a great show for you today. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. Great show. And so, yeah, everything's going good, guys. I mean, look, CPI, the inflation is all that's fucking everything up, right? Like, the Chinese are coming online. So, I mean, that's going to help us 100 times with inflation. So it's not just the raising of the interest rates that's getting inflation down. But like I told you, we're in a goods inflation. And so, you know, in other words, there's not enough goods. In other words, products to buy. That's why the prices are high, right? But now China's going to flood us with all the good Chinese bullshit we don't need, and our prices will go down as per usual. And so, like I said, that'll happen. I mean, it's already starting, but you have to remember, China came online basically hardcore this month. Like, this month was the month where, all right, you know, they're just, all the COVID shit's done. Those who have died. That's over. And so, now you got to get the workers back in the fucking factories, building those fucking iPhones, building those Teslas, building those Bluetooth speakers for us, like that. And then after they build them, well, then you got to ship them. So they got to get on a boat, and they got to float across the water, the Atlantic, which usually takes, I don't know, a couple of weeks to float, so, and then from there, you got to unload the goods and then distribute them to the different stores. So that takes time. And so I'm looking at July is I think July and August are going to be catalyst months for the crypto space. well, not just for the crypto space, but actually for the global market space in which crypto is now trying to be a part of. And so, well, it's getting integrated into. And so, what happens in the real traditional markets also happens here now. You risk off in the real markets, well, you risk off here too, right? And so CPI, when we first started crypto back in 2018, CPI and PMI and all that shit didn't matter, right? Crypto wasn't a part of the real markets. No one had crypto except cult members and green-haired kids with nose rings and soccer moms and dads who's, just got pulled into it somehow, right? So traditional markets didn't affect us back then, right? But they affect us now because now this space is being integrated like I told you it would, right? I've been telling you for 4 fucking years, right? If you think this is going to be some rebel place forever, your mind ain't right, fuckstick. Your mind ain't right. You think the government's going to let these crypto companies offer these kind of assets and things to people without regulatory oversight? You're out of your mind. And so now we're finally getting crypto integrated into the larger financial trading economic system, right? It's maturing now. It's away from these green-haired little rebels. We're going to disrupt the banks. We're going to take down the government. All right, settle down, nerd. You're never going to do that. And now we're getting into more, reasonable expectations. And so, like I said, MiCA regs from Europe come online next month. And so, as you know, as we've known, and especially you guys who've been watching this channel, and if you're new to this channel, we've known about MiCA regs for, a couple of years, really, but this is finally the end. We're finally getting it. And so, so people know that it's coming. You have to remember all those banks, all the asset managers, all the fund managers, all the hedge fund guys, family office guys, whatever, they all know that it's coming, right? They all know that MiCA regs are coming. And so they've already been building behind the scenes. Like, I guarantee you, I mean, do I know that? No. I'm not in the boardrooms when they make these decisions, but I can guarantee you that if I'm a bank in Germany, pick one. All right, Deutsche Bank, the usual. That's the kind of a classic German bank, right? Deutsche Bank. Deutsche literally means German bank, right? German bank, Deutsche Bank. So, think about Deutsche Bank. They know that MiCA is coming. Yeah, well, what do you think they've been doing? They haven't just been sitting there doing nothing. Yeah, they've been fucking probably making funds for it. They've been making ways for clients to hold their crypto, stake their crypto. All the services that kind of Binance and Coinbase and these kind of, unregulated exchanges offer, but offer it to you. I mean, not the trading part. Maybe they'll even offer trading. I mean, who knows? I mean, right? So that's great news. And so, like I'm saying, but it takes time, right? And so the MiCA regs are going to come online in April, next month. And so you can expect to start hearing stuff out of April. But again, June, July, August. Honestly, June, July, August to me, as long as inflation keeps coming down, there's nothing stopping us. I see great things for the crypto space. And like I said, unless Russia blows off a nuke in Ukraine or China invades Taiwan, there's really nothing stopping us except inflation. Right? Inflation is the motherfucker of all motherfuckers that's causing the problems. And so the only way to kill inflation is to raise interest rates or have more goods on the shelf, because this is a goods inflation. And so with China coming online, that solves that problem. So the central bankers are raising rates, but China is coming online. So now we're attacking it from both ends. And so I think June, July, August, more July, August, really. Let's get real. All right. July, August. Come on, June. We'll, we will be in a totally different, we'll be back to the regular markets, I think. We're just, okay, stocks are going up. Everything's going up, risk on again. Oh, I guess maybe that's how I should put it. That's how I should put it, is that I think by July, August, we go full risk on again. Bullish risk on again. We'll see, because that means that there's nothing else. There's nothing stopping the global markets right now. There's nothing stopping major players from coming into this space when the MiCA regs come. And remember, the UK, the Brits, they're bringing their regs soon. So that's just going to add wood to the flame. And so I'm bullish. I am fucking bullish. I mean, get ready to get rich, guys. I mean, just keep accumulating right now. Because all that's stopping us right now is inflation. That's it. Well, the Fed rates, right? As long as inflation keeps sticky, right? It's called what's known as sticky inflation. It won't go away, right? It sticks to you like something sticky. I don't know what. Like a piece of tape, right? You put a piece of tape on your face. It's sticky, right? And that's the problem with inflation. It's very sticky right now. And so I think with China, we'll unstick that, because obviously we'll have an influx of goods from China. And, okay, well, what's the problem now? Okay, and then we go back to normal days. No more COVID days, no more QE days, quantitative. We just go back to the normal markets we're all used to. We're all used to, okay? All right, so let's get to the stories. Chainlink 12 integrations. Wow. Chainlink to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Oh, my son, you've got a blockchain. No data on it, and it's such a pain. You're looking down, you're looking sad and blue. Settle down, fuckstick. Call Chainlink. Yeah, they'll come to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Already to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. I love that Chainlink song. All right, guys. I'll sing that motherfucker. Liquor's finally, shit's finally kicking in now, daggone. All right. Look. Chainlink integrations, 12 of them. So we can't go over all of them, but fuck. All right. Let me just get to some highlights, though. Let me look at some highlights. What were some of the highlights of this story here? With Ethereum, with Polygon for Web3. All those services they offered. What were they? Let me name them. Well, not all of them, but let's just go through a few of them. Build on Base, Lendex Finance, Orange Comet NFT, Planet XIO, RDNT Capital, Social UD, and blah, blah, blah. So great stuff, great stuff. Chainlink is expanding out, offering all manner of services now, not just the DeFi, what do you call that? The DeFi numbers, right? And so, I mean, look, you guys know what this channel is about. Revenue generating companies. Well, making you invest in revenue, not making you, but encouraging you to invest in revenue generating companies. And so, well, Chainlink's generating revenue like a motherfucker, right? I'm not saying go buy it, but your portfolio wouldn't mind. Trust me. Because all we're waiting for is the big dogs. Waiting for the big boys around here. And thanks to these MiCA regs and the new UK regs that are going to come online this year. Oh, yeah, well, here they come. And so, and I'll show you because of the Standard and Chartered thing I just read to you. So we'll talk about that in a second. So, all right. So, but let's just get back to Chainlink. Chainlink hodlers, another 12 integrations. Bang! All right. And then the digital euro comes to Polygon. Again, I don't give a fuck about stablecoins. Personally, though I think they'll be replaced by CBDCs on a global scale. But on a smaller level, stablecoins will probably still be around. And this one is actually licensed and regulated already in Europe. And so that's what's kind of cool about it. I'm interested to see where Polygon And the company, well, Polygon's just the blockchain. It's that company that's going to use this Euro E on Polygon. And they already have an ecosystem, this company. And so I'll be interested to see what activity that brings to the Polygon network, transactions and blah, 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 right? And but bottom line is, for Polygon, this is a revenue-generating onboarding, or not an onboarding, I guess it's a scenario, I guess you could call it that or something. But this generates revenue for the Polygon network, shows that the Polygon network is viable, functional, secure, safe, blah, 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 all that kind of shit. And so if you are a Polygon hodler, Matic hodler, bang! And then finally, Standard Charters to offer EU custody. Well, yeah, there is no market without custody. There is no market without custody. And so these are the kind of names you want to see offering these kind of services, right? These are the kind of names. Well, not only do we want to see, but if I'm a hedge fund or I'm a fund manager, if I'm a fund guy, so say I'm a fund manager, and I've got Shomari fund. I want to build a fund, Shomari fund, and yeah, it's got VeChain, SingularityNet, and IOTA in it. That fund right there would be a murderer, I'll tell you right now. If I was a fund manager, that's exactly what would be in a fund that I put out. But anyway, so I'm a Shomari fund, and I have a fund called the Shomari Guaranteed Earnings Fund with VeChain, IOTA, and SingularityNet in it. Well, I got to custody it somewhere. Where would I custody it? Bang! Standard Chartered. Standard Chartered right here in the EU. And that's great stuff. And, that's what fund masters and guys want to see. Asset managers and stuff want to see. Well, let me put it a different way. I'm sorry. I'm babbling a little bit. Not want to see, but that's what they're used to. They're used to quality service, quality companies. They don't slum around, they hire the best. If I'm a big company, hire the best auditors to show you my books. If I'm a big guy, I use the biggest banking services, JP Morgan, Citibank, Schwab, I don't use, Pennsylvania Southwest Regional Bank or some shit like that, right? Use the best. All right, you want your clients to be, first of all, you want to be confident in the services that you're paying for, and then your clients want to be confident in you that you are paying for good services, first of all, right? And so that's what's great about Standard Chartered. And like I said, we got micro rigs are coming online in April, and so there we go. And like I said, my personal opinion is July, August, depending on inflation. So let me say it that way. Depending on how this inflation war goes. Inflation is the only problem that we face in the global economy right now. That's it. There's not massive layoffs happening around the world. There's not fucking, I don't know what else, I don't know what else, but everything is fine. Your economy, if you're in a G20 country listening to me right now, your economy is fine. The reason the prices of your goods are so high is because there's less of them. But once China starts pumping out those goods, we'll have more goods and less price, right? That's how markets work, supply and demand. And so everything is looking good for us. Be happy, accumulate. Keep adding to your portfolio. Keep buying revenue-generating product. I've told you before, the markets are a lot of hurry up and wait, right? But I guarantee you, in life, I guarantee you that I know that you've been waiting a long time. You've been accumulating. You've watched this channel for a while. You've been accumulating, and you're going to be rewarded. I'm here with you. I'm accumulating with you, right? I would tell you, like, if this wasn't going to work out, I'd tell you, guys, let's just cash in and get the fuck out of here, right? We're not getting the fuck out of anywhere. We ain't fucking leaving. Remember Wolf of Wall Street? I ain't fucking leaving. Yeah, well, I ain't fucking leaving. You're going to have to get the fucking National Guard to pull me out this motherfucker. With these kind of gains, you're not going to find any other asset class with the ROI and the ROR of this place. ROI, if you're new to this channel, means return on investment. You are never going to find a place where you can put $1,000 down and in a year have $10,000. That's only 10 times your money. Yeah, stock market? Really? Pick a stock. Tell me. To make 10 times your money in Microsoft is going to take you about 100 years if you bought Microsoft shares right now, today. If you bought Tesla shares right now, this very second today, it'll take you 100 years before that shit goes 10 times. Buy your ass some Shiba. You might get lucky and get 10 times next week. Don't buy Shiba. Don't buy Shiba. That's a shit coin. We don't promote shit coins around here. But I'm just trying to say, in other words, what I'm trying to say is that this industry is going to give you the biggest returns on your investment than you can. You're an investor, right? You don't mind putting out your money and waiting for a while for a return. That's what you are. That's all you are. Right? It's nothing special. You're no different than Susie, who buys her Tesla shares on her TD TD Ameritrade account. You're no different than the guy who buys his shit every night, comes home from work. Okay, I got paid. Let me buy some Tesla shares. That's all you're doing. You're just buying assets to put in a portfolio in which you hope gives you ROI, a return on your investment. In other words, you put $5,000 in, well, you expect more than $5,000 back, right? That's your return. Well, and in this space, 10 times returns aren't uncommon, right? And so you're in the right space. You're invested in cryptocurrency. Well, you're invested in distributed ledger technology services providers that have this thing called a blockchain, which has a thing called a crypto token, coin, whatever you want to call it. But that's what you're invested in. And just like any other market, just like the stock market, well, you need to be invested in revenue-generating companies. In other words, companies that blockchains are actually being used, like Chainlink, like Polygon that I just read to you, right? They're actually being used and generating revenue, right? At the end of the day, that's all a corporation is. It's an entity providing some product or service to generate revenue for its shareholders, right? That's, at the end of the day, all it is. And in the markets, the global markets, there's no other asset class. There are no other set of companies that are going to generate you this amount of revenue than these distributed ledger technology services providers, quote unquote, crypto companies. Okay? That's the bottom line. And so you're in a good space. You're in the best space. You're in the best space. And so keep accumulating. Keep building your portfolio. And I guarantee you, you will be fucking rewarded. You are going to be fucking rewarded. So on that note, let's shill it and kill it. Bang! Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look, my name's Shomari Clarke. Subscribe below, press the bell. You get an automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth. Look, greatest show in the multiverse. My name's Shomari Clarke, and I love talking money. I love talking crypto. Bang! This is the favorite time of my day. So thank you for having me in your home, and I'll see you next time for another fun fact-filled day of crypto talk. But until then, subscribe here and press the bell. Watch that video there and get your mind right. And I'll see you all next time. Guys, I want you to hodl, hodl, hodl. You are going to be rich. You are going to be rich. I'm a professional currency trader. My money makes me money. I don't have a 9-to-5 fucking job. Look at my face. Look at me. You think I go to a job looking like this? I look like a homeless man. Yeah, my money makes me money. So trust me. I'm here with you. Oops, sorry. I'm here with you too. And believe me, the day you see me not here, well, that's the day you run. But I'm here right now. And I ain't fucking leaving. All right? So look, subscribe below and press the bell. Watch that video there to get your mind right. And I'll see y'all next time. You're all going to be rich. Let's do this thing. My name is Shomari Clarke. Always watch our money, always watch the crypto. Bang! You're welcome. Over and out.